You know, every community needs an economy, it needs infrastructure, and needs a good environment. And when you compromise these things properly, you get the best benefit for everybody. We have the right kind of partners here that understand the need of those three things for the community's health and well-being.
Well, naturally we're the landowner. We have a large footprint of Louisiana, roughly 636,000 acres. Our company is a strong supporter of conservation. We've been involved with ducks and loon for 35 years. The coastal wetlands provide a natural protection of infrastructure, and that's why you see conservation, industry, and our community partners working together.
Coastal restoration in Louisiana is very important to us. We live and we work in these communities, and our people that are here expect us to create better things here for these people and for these communities than where it was before we got here. And so if we can create something like this where we're protecting wildlife and creating wildlife habitat while at the same time we're protecting those communities and those coastlines, that's very, very important to Energy Transfer Partners.
This landscape here is one of the most important landscapes on the whole continent for waterfowl, particularly wintering waterfowl. Remember, Louisiana used to have 3 million acres of marsh. And so this place is important because ducks spend a lot of time here. Many species spend more time here than they do on the prairies. And so this is home.
You know, we've retreated. I come from a family that my great-grandparents lived on the coast. My grandparents lived 12 miles from the coast. My parents 22 miles from the coast, and I'm living 35 miles from the coast. So you want to be here, but the risk of the Gulf getting closer to you means that water and hurricane flooding gets closer to you. And that's one way to keep the Gulf farther away, is get back to what we used to have before. And we used to have structures like barrier islands and marsh. If you build a terrace where it helps protect the levee, helps protect the road, helps protect the cheniere, the mighty road, it's a triple benefit, not just a double benefit. So that's the reason it's very important. That's why we got involved with this.
At my heart, I'm a conservationist. It's important for me to protect these resources and to create something not only for my generation, but for generations to come.
This place matters, and every day it gets a little more expensive and a little more difficult to save. We're getting pinched by population growth and sea level rise, coastal erosion, and every day it becomes more important that we save it for the people. Now is the time, and this is the place to take a stand and make a difference for ducks and for people in coastal Louisiana.